Word Mafia.
Hello, Internet!
Nailed it. Welcome to another episode of Awkward Mafia Watches Epic Rap Battles of History. Woo. Season 4, Part 2. I'm Jesse.
And I'm Foxy Lady.
I'm Victoria.
I'm Mystic.
And I'm egr.tana.
And yeah, we're just, everybody cool and ready?
Yeah.
It's been a week.
Yeah.
Since the last time we did this. You can tell because if you look at the other video, I'm wearing a different shirt. The only Mystique different shirt. Different shirts.
Yes, we'll have different
toys. Okay? It's been a week.
Different toys.
Different toys. Okay.
Alright.
Let's jump right in with the first video here of this second part of this season. Lewis and Clark versus Bill and Ted.
Oh, yeah.
So, Lewis and
found out
Clark
about
are famous explorers when we bought the Louisiana Purchase, which is like the whole west coast of the country. They explored it and mapped it out for other people. Bill and Ted are from the two films Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure and Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey, which is a sci-fi comedy series. These two slacker, loser, wannabe rock band guys in the future create the best rock band ever and whose music creates world peace. But that will never happen if they fail their history exam. So in the future they go back in time and give them a time machine so they have all the time they need to cram and study for the history test as well as actually talk to historical figures. And hilarity ensues. It's Neo, what's his name? Keanu Reeves' breakout role.
Yeah, Keanu Reeves.
Breakout role.
Okay.
Who do you think's gonna win?
Lewis and Clark.
Lewis and Clark?
I'll go with Louis and Clark.
Lewis and Clark.
Okay, fine. Lewis and Clark.
I'll go with Bill and Ted, because they're very entertaining.
Okay, I'll go with Bill and Ted.
Okay, another Bill and Ted. I have seen this already, so I won't say anything.
You
Other
said
than
everything.
that, I loved Bill and Ted as a kid. Okay.
You can't be starting with Lewis and Clark, cause we cut a path through MCs like a walk in the park. To give them back a whole stack of maps and accurate charts, showing exactly where our footprints on their buttocks are marked. We're two traveling words, we're spitting hotter than a furnace, and we'll own you on the mic like the Louisiana Purchase. You're worthless. Your future self should have told you that. Now go back in time and give Doctor Who his phone booth back. We discovered bears and beavers and prairie dogs and weasels, rattlesnakes and catfish, owls, larks and eagles, and plus flora galore. And according to our observation, these two dickweeds right here are severely endangered. We inspired pioneers and travelers near and far. You inspired air guitar and dude, where's my car? We conquered much greater dangers in our trek through Mother Nature. So step off, but tell Bill's stepmom, don't be a stranger.
Bill's mom is hot, but that joke was mostly I've heard better insults drop from Socrates' age. My stepmom, Ted, let's keep it excellent between us. And show these Boy Scouts how it goes in San Dimas. We'll quickly spit like Bill the Kid with his guns, and you'll be verbally kicked in the nutsack with your wheel buns. Teen mom carried you in your truth. You should've let the baby lead, put you in the papoose. And if those native dudes what white dudes were gonna do, they would've stopped you in Dakota. They should totally sue. Why don't you go back to exploring Napoleon's old swamp, or you'll discover your corpse most triumphantly sung.
Did you hear that, Merryweather? I think they mean the brawl. I'll take Neo. I'll take the one that no one knows at all. From the falls of Black Eagle to the Pacific, we put the dysentery coming specific. Without Rufus, you'd be useless on the trails we blaze. You couldn't navigate your way out of a circle cave. Anyway, because you turkeys aren't worthy. Suffering your raps is a most bogus journey.
Man, they totally burned us. He's such a doofus. What do we do? I don't know. Be excellent. Rufus! He's right, dude. We don't have to take this kind of abuse. From some Paul Bunyan dudes and potato section. You rode a river one direction. We travel 4 dimensions. Rescue bodacious fish. And get back for detention. I see your future, Mr. Lewis. And I don't want to be rude, but spoiler alert. You totally kill yourself, dude. So we offer you peace with these resplendent medallions. And we claim this battle for the wild stallions.
Hold on! Hold there! Yoda-san!
Alright, Lewis was Link, Clark was Rhett, Bill was Epic Lloyd, Ted was Nice Peter, Rufus was Sam McConey, and the bear was Mike. What is his last name? Ted?
Belletti?
Belletti?
Mike Belletti.
And Sacagawea was Michelle Maloney. Who we think won?
Lewis and Clark.
Lewis and Clark.
Lewis and Clark.
Lewis and Clark.
I'm still with the
Bill and Ted.
Bill and Ted, not bad.
Bill and Ted.
They were both good, but
Yeah, Bill and Ted.
I still
I'll go
go with
Bill and Ted
Lewis
as
and
well.
Clark.
Alright, next up. David Copperfield versus Harry Houdini. Everyone know who they are?
Yes.
They're both famous magicians. David Copperfield is more...
Didn't they have one last season too, or no?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
Harry Houdini's the old school famous magician. He did a lot of escape acts. And David Copperfield made the Statue of Liberty disappear once. So, who's going to win?
I don't know. But,
David Copperfield.
David.
Copperfield's.
I gotta go with Houdini.
Houdini.
Copperfield.
Copperfield. Okay.
You never know, it might change, but we'll see.
Let's
Hopefully
see.
it's not a disappearing act.
No, right?
David Copperfield.
You've never seen a body quite the same as that of Houdini. Slippery like linguine, sneaking out of teeny weeny little spaces small enough to fit your talent, David. You're not a Chinese David. Your biggest endowment, your bank account balances, baby. Abracadabra, you billowy bitch. Man, you look like a pirate on the Las Vegas Strip. I'm swallowing needles and spitting out evil. You couldn't escape from a black paper bag. I'm batter with patter and matter of fact. You can't match all my skill if you saw me in half.
When I was a child, you were a god to me. I had to do what you do. Now, you're like a Chinese wall to me. Bitch, I'll walk right through you. This ain't the magic that you used to. I float a robe's hands free like it's Bluetooth. My grand illusions make your power tricks irrelevant. Foot of Lady Liberty, you stop it on your elephant. You fail at making movies and you fail at making keys. You stick to what you're good at and lock them lids. Oh, here's a tidbit that might drive you nuts. I bought half your shit and I keep it locked up. Got those 7 fingers that were built for fights. You're a chunky stunt man, dressed in tight. You talk shit about your hero. That ain't right. But you can look up to me now. I know you're like,
Now you're a hack of a bum, saggedy act is embarrassing. You're the saddest thing to happen to magic since the gathering. I'm hanging by my ankles from a crane I dangle. I got locks on my bagel that you couldn't handle. Smash your mirrors if your fire wires tangle. You can't hide shame with a camera angle.
did somebody say angel? No. See what they be watching. I'm backstage getting my supermodel groove on. You should relax, take a private trip to my private island, suck my private dick. I'll summon up a little Halloween brunch, deep fried suck off the side of punch.
Only 5 seconds. Oh, wow.
That was just hilarious.
Alright. Credits. Harry Houdini was Epic Lloyd. David Copperfield was Nice Peter. Chris Angel was Dante
Something.
Sidamore. Bess Houdini was Josie Alquist. Copperfield's assistant was Lauren Francesca.
Francesca.
Magic consultant and police officer was Tony Clark. Who we think won?
I still like David Copperfield.
Copperfield. I didn't like the voice Houdini had.
Yeah.
It was annoying and distracting. I like Chris Angel showing up.
Lucid Angel.
No. Oh.
That was great.
That was
definitely
epic.
No. Oh. He just flew it away.
Bye, guys.
Okay. I love because they always have someone like, does somebody say this? And then they start rapping. But then they're just like, no, Chris Angel's not part of this.
Bye, Felicia.
Yeah, exactly. Alright, next up. Terminator versus Robocop.
Oh shit.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
Everyone know who these two are?
Yes.
So, they're both 80s action films. The Terminator was the dude sent back in time to kill this woman before she gave birth to the human savior, who wins the robot war. And Robocop was a cop who got hurt and then became a Robocop. Mm-hmm. And then there was corruption or something in Detroit.
Robocop, because robots.
Yeah. They're both technically cyborgs. Terminator has living tissue over his robot self,
Yeah.
and Robocop has robot stuff over his human stuff.
I do like both of them, but I'm gonna have to go with Robocop right now.
So Robocop, Robocop, Terminator.
They're determined.
No.
Okay,
Let's see
here we
what
go.
happens.
Robocop versus Terminator!
Freeze! I suggest you use your right to remain silent before I show your robot ass some Detroit vibe. I'm like an X-Wing commander, cause I stay on target. I take over these streets, I got my farmer's market. I wonder where the Cyberdyne research went, that they couldn't fix your funky Hans and Franz accent. They sent you back to kill a child, he's defeating distilled. They should have made a time traveling morning after pill. And I didn't think I had any feelings left inside me, but my heart was surely broken after Terminator 3. I'm Robocop and I got the flow. To be roided out C-3PO, I got mind control like all the lead. Your move, creep.
I have detailed files, the conclusion of your trilogy. That movie failed Detroit worse than the automotive industry. I am T-800 Cyberdyne Systems Model 101, and I'll be sweeping up your rubble bits like paper clips when I'm done. My rapping attack is a massive dispatch of bazookas and gas and grenades that rapidly bashes your brains and dismantles that puny pea shooter that fits in your leg. We're not the same, you peel away. Our perfect skin, you find supercomputers who look like crying wearing a cold pressed juice now. They left off your balls when your suit was created.
I still love you, Alex.
Bullshit! Your sex life is terminated! Based on my detailed analysis of the lyrical structure of battle rap, it's time for your next shit verse, and then I'll be back.
You don't know love, you don't know honor. You only know a program robot boner for John Connor. OCP gave me the skills to wreck this. I can't help it if I fresh, it's my prime directive.
I'll punch through your face hole and rip out your vocal cords. Send out your space helmet back to Geordie LaForge.
Nice try, but I'm too quick on the draw. What can go wrong for you will creep Murphy's Law.
Chill out, dickwad. Your emotions are wrecking your flow. I couldn't find a decent rhyme in your line. If I was in surge mode, you're too slow. I have almost steamed machines and a barista. It's Judgment Day, baby.
Hold on! Hold on! You got Upper! Rap battles of history!
That was actually Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh, I see.
This episode was paid for in part by Terminator Genesis. So that's why that. So Robocop was Nice Peter, and Terminator was Epic Lloyd. Who do we think won?
Terminator.
Terminator.
Although there was
Terminator.
I do like
Terminator.
Robocop though. He
there
did
was
good.
some good
Terminator.
runs.
But Robocop was good though. He was still very, very good.
I like. Let's see. Hopefully, I won't mess this up. My rapping attack is a match at dispatch bazookas and gas grenades, rapidly bashing your brain and smashing that pea shooter, keeping your leg. Terminator.
Yes, that was good. That was really
yeah,
good.
Yeah, it's good.
Miracle Man.
I have this on my iPod. I like this is one of my favorite ones. It's really good. All right, moving on. Eastern philosophers versus Western philosophers.
Okay.
East versus West philosophy. I'm not sure if I should tell you who's in it or
What
not.
type of Western?
I mean,
Keep it a surprise. maybe?
dear, what do you
Let's
guys
keep
think?
it in a
I'll-
surprise.
I'll tell you if you want. I mean,
No.
I mean,
think
how up to date are you on your philosophy? I took a few
Yes,
classes in college,
I'm not
Same.
good at it.
so.
Same.
All I know is Confucius. So.
Confucius say.
All right. Well, who do you think's gonna win? Eastern philosophy or Western philosophy?
They both have wonderful things to offer.
I know,
Yeah.
right?
You're a little biased, but
Hopefully
Well,
with
it's funny, I learned totally the West as well in Eastern languages.
all right. So one for Eastern.
I'll wait and see.
All right.
Yeah, I have to wait and see.
Wait and see.
I'll go
You know,
East.
patience is
Eastern.
a virtue.
Okay. Let's see.
Rap battles of history! Lao Tzu, Sun Tzu, and Confucius! Nietzsche, Socrates, and Voltaire!
I'm coming off the Acropolis to start some pandemonium. Don't bring limp raps to a pimp slap symposium. The mad gadfly philosophy Telepathy was my invention.
Rolling with the flyest nihilist.
And me,
They're French.
we got the wisdom and the wit that even I couldn't question.
Dropping Western medicine
On these East infections,
You've never been.
our type of mental brethren. We're better thinkers, better speakers, better men.
This type of arrogance is sure to be expected from men who speak of wisdom with no clue of what respect is.
You Westerners are sloppy, needing discipline in life. You lack control of yourselves and of the mic.
While we use precise strikes to disrupt your concentration, hand you an ass whipping our descendants will honor for generations. We build a nation
Patience.
and the present for a living
You never hold a candle.
to the wisdom we've written.
I'll give you something you can bow and kowtow to. When I squat down and squeeze out a Dao Poo and Lao Tzu. You need to take control of the life you're giving. They call me Uber Mensch, cause I'm so driven.
Thinker, so confront a good forest like you. It's my job. Got a sharp wit, I can spit, it'll skew you like a Confucius kebab. You flunked the mission of beating your submissive ass into submission. Dishing out more disses and letters and pamphlets and plays I've been publishing.
Now that we've covered the two yin and yang, I can move on to Jackie Chan. Since I'll be picking apart your woo with my method. Man, Seminole General isn't so tough on the mic. All your men must be like you would have. You're pitiful lyrically lucky for history, you didn't alter the art of rapping.
Bitch, I wrote the art of war, so you better get your guns out. These white boys getting burned, cause guess what? Not a sun's out. Asians spitting sick, but no, this isn't SARS. Loud C, kick the beat, now Confucius drop some bars. Let me be candid with you, Voltaire. Fresh shirt with the egg noodle hair. Your ego's just so distracted. Free speech doesn't mean just keep yapping. You killed God, so I gotta ask. Did he die your same when he made your mustache? You try to plant a new German psyche, but you just grew hate me, no, they're right. And it all starts with you, you're the father, Socrates. Honestly, I think you owe both of your students here an apology.
I wouldn't exactly call myself a student of this breed. Don't make Nietzsche come over and put a knee up in your tree. I'm N-I-E-T-C-S-C-H-E. And I'll ain't any motherfucker like my name in a spelling bee. I'm toxic like a hemlock sip. Hang a sandal on the door, cause you can suck dick.
Socrates, you're making things a little tense. Come, let's blind these Chinese eyes with some shiny, bright enlightenment.
I should be taught camaraderie from a frog who rigged the lottery. You make a mockery of ethics, so keep your fat nose in your coffee.
Let me be frank, don't start beef with B. Frank. Who hangs with B. Franks? Giving ladies B. Franks.
I have turned them on themselves. Their chaos is our opportunity.
Must remember, a bowl is most useful when it is empty.
Lao Tzu, I don't mean no disrespect, but you need to fill your bowl with some shit that makes some sense.
Oh, you don't wanna stand in the path of Lao Tzu today. I'll make you move, bitch. Get out the way.
Where in the tradition of rap battles is it written that two dudes on the same team should squabble like some clucking chickens? Man, Confucius, you always trying to put something in its place. Why don't you tell your eyebrows they need to feel better on your face? Okay, I see you wanna make it like that. I'll smack that warmongering head out of your to-go box hat. So here's the real golden rule. I'm way above you weak brokies. Confucius say you can all hold these fortune cookies.
I knew it! I knew it!
He's good. I mean, he's my favorite.
He is my favorite.
Alright. The cast. Nietzsche was Nice Peter. Socrates was Epic Lloyd. Voltaire was Zach Sherwin. Sun Tzu was Timothy Delgado. Or Ghetto? Delgado. Confucius was MC Jin. And Lao Tzu was KNFX. Yeah. Who do we think won?
Wow. They all turned on each other.
Timothy and
They were both good.
Confucius team.
So you're saying Sun Tzu?
Sun Tzu, yeah.
Sun Tzu. Sun Tzu.
Timothy, whoever played Timothy.
Sun Tzu.
Yeah.
Did any of them win, really? They turned on each other.
Well, in the end they say what is winning instead of who won. What is winning? Who's next?
Yeah, it's the thing they're arguing about.
Yeah.
They're all arguing now.
I think I'm gonna go with Confucius.
Confucius say.
Confucius say you could all hold these fortune cookies. So was it,
Very fortunate.
That was
you
a good one.
guys glad I didn't say who was who?
Yes.
Yeah, it's gonna give out so much.
Alright.
I like Timothy's rapping. He's good.
Timothy, right. personally voting that.
Next up, Shaka Zulu versus Julius Caesar. Do we know who these two are?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Oh, like what?
Caesar's a very famous.
Hot
They're both
mess.
famous leaders of their countries. Shaka Zulu is probably one of the most famous from the Zulu kingdom, and everyone knows Julius Caesar.
Yeah.
They're also both brilliant strategists who redid their whole way both their societies really worked and all that. On and off the battlefield. So who's gonna win? Zulu.
I'm going Zulu.
Maybe
I don't
Caesar.
know.
I
Caesar.
don't know.
Caesar.
They're both violent, so we'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are.
All right, I guess we'll see.
No.
So sorry, guys.
Oh boy. One sec.
Spinning wheel of doom.
There he goes. Okay.
Julius Caesar versus Shaka Zulu. He's Caesar, he's a commander. Thinks he can dance with Colette on the savannah. But when I go hard time with you, I go hammer. Off a stone, wrapping up in his own banner. Send it back to Rome with a message from the Zulu. If you battle Shaka, this will happen to you. If you cross that equator, you'll head straight into a massacre. Fuck my body, just Cleopatra and Africa.
You talk a lot of shit for a man wearing a diaper. I heard you had poison spit. Where was it in this cipher? Cause all I hear is threats from a brute with no discipline. And I'm ruling over you like a boot full of my citizens. And you should take your cowskin shield and hide under it. You're fucking with the most triumphant third of the triumvirate. I'm first to the empire and last of the Republicans. And hunting you accompanied by legions of my country. Who ask my kidnappers if I'm just a shit talker. Doc J dunk on you like boom shakalaka. So don't go rattling your sticks at me. I wanted to shake spears like waggle my biography.
I heard of your play. Tell me, how does it end? Oh yes, you get stabbed many times by your friends. So what you gonna do with your Roman sword? When the lines of your legion get gored by the horns of the Zulu warriors. Fate or thorn, to dismember any emperor's pasty white horn. The strength of a lion and the speed of a cheetah. And everyone knows you're just a chicken, Caesar.
And I be a hyena, as I'm going to laugh. Pave roads with the bones of your goat-herding ass. First my front lines will drop back and spank you in the chest. Then I'll decimate your horns. You can't outflank the best. Let your reserves come at me, my ballista's cocked. When I take, I'll always keep my whole crew. Cause there's no use in murdering you and your heathen. You can grow my wheat for me after you're beaten.
Hold war, holster, to the side.
Alright, yeah. So Shaka Zulu is played by D-Storm, and Julius Caesar was Nice Peter. The Zulu warriors were, what's his name? Clarity.
Clarity or Clendy?
And the Roman soldiers were all Epic Lloyd. Yeah, they had two. Okay.
Oh, they had two things. Cool.
Season finale. Jim Henson versus Stan Lee.
It's gotta be good.
Do we know who both these people are?
Yes, but now I feel biased.
I know!
Not me.
So,
I'm going Jimmy.
Stan Lee is the mind behind most of Marvel's most memorable heroes, such as Spider-Man, Thor, Hulk, Fantastic Four, the X-Men, and like a billion more. Jim Henson's the man who created The Muppets and Sesame Street and Fraggle Rock and like a bunch of movies that use puppets. So they're both creatives who changed stuff, I guess.
Game changers.
Game changers, sure, in the creative field. Who do we think's gonna win?
I feel biased because I want to stay
Henson.
Stan Lee.
I know, me too.
Stan Lee,
Muppets. Way to go.
Jim Henson. All right,
We'll see what happens.
let's see.
Philosophers. Stan Lee. What's up? Jim Henson!
Greetings, heroes! Stan Lee's here to battle. It's the mind behind the Hulk against the geek beneath the flag. I'm just your friendly neighborhood writer man with a secret identity of a super MC whose raps are as dark as my shade. You're squealing like you're in trouble now, Jimmy. You dirty old hippie. Your beard needs a little bit of snip dance, Skippy. Heck, that face on your neck ain't sexy. One pot sweetums, the other pot skexy. Step up to Lee and you get your butt kicked. Your Muppet snuffleupagus stuff is butt kiss. A broke for Igno and the comics code. So keep your frog and pig show moving right along down the road.
glad you got that out. That anger can clutter your mind. But you're a creative man, Stanley here. So let's just leave it behind. Because I can sense your tension. Once the verbal fencing starts commencing, there is no defense against the dense Jim Henson is dispensing. And I'll clench all your strings like you're a puppet in suspension. Call your superhero friends in. Yeah, because you're gonna need a vengeance. Let me mention, I'm impressed by all the vision that it took for you to sign your name on all of Jack Kirby's comic books.
Nice try, Frogman, but Jack was a friend of mine. But that was a low blow. He did his own thing, and now you've made it clobbering time. Blanco, you taught children to count and spell. Then you taught your own kids how to drop your wife on it, and you flopped on SNL. I'm telling you, Henson, you wouldn't like me when I'm angry. I'm a marvel of a party pooper. I'll snap your turtleneck like a doozer stick and put you out to pasture like Mr. Hooper. I'm sorry, Jim. Sometimes I can't control my rage. Honestly, there's a lot of things you can't control at my age. But the truth is, I miss you. You were gone too soon. It was like watching a beautiful sunset at noon.
Oh, Stan, don't be sad. We all have a time to go. Yeah. Most of the internet thought that you died 12 years ago. But the poor will always be fantastic. The hope will always be incredible. The words you wove within the hearts of heroes are indelible. There is no beef between us. We're two minds of the same kind. And there is no man who could ever muck with what we left behind.
I rock the mic properly. Turning profits, I got the key. I'm the juggernaut of stacking knots unstoppably. The Disneyland lord of your intellectual property. So get back to work. That's my time you're wasting. I didn't buy you for millions so you can play around to me. You belong to Disney, which means you stay busy breaking out magic and assembly line whimsy. Artists begging me to stop. I won't let them. They were conditions in my show. I don't sweat them. Powerful enough to make a mouse gigantic. With only 3 circles, I dominate the planet. Clearly, there's nobody near me. I'm owning this battle. In fact, I own this whole series. So I'm on my speedboat, boys. But don't run. I'll put a smile on your face and green in your pocket. You'll be safe and insured when you're under my employ. Now look at it. Gaze upon my empire of joy.
Oh my goodness.
They just like yeah. We never
Alright.
showed up.
So, Jim Henson was Nice Peter. Stan Lee was Epic Lloyd. Walt Disney was Zach Sherwin. And the animator was Mary Doodles. Who won?
Walt
Disney.
Disney.
Henson was the, he was so rebel.
There's no defense against this. Jim Henson is dispensing. I gotta give this to Disney.
Yeah. He came out of nowhere.
Well, I really love the line, I'm the juggernaut of stacking knots unstoppably, the Disneyland lord of your intellectual property. Because that's referencing the juggernaut, which Stan Lee created, but also Don Knotts, the unstoppable Don Knotts, who Disney put in a bunch of his movies, which I thought was great. And also, yeah, he owns both the Muppets and Marvel, and Epic Rap Battles of History. Yeah, Disney does own this show.
Finance them and edit.
Epic Rap Battles of History is produced by Maker Studios, which was bought by Disney 3 years ago or 4 years ago, something like that. Maker Studios.
Nice.
Disney bought them, and they own Epic Rap Battles, so therefore Disney now owns them.
Oh my god.
Yeah. And when they panned out and showed all the different stuff on these things, those were each a different picture of a logo for something that Disney owns. Like ABC, ESPN, like all kinds of stuff. Yeah.
Last thing.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
All right. Final question. What was your favorite battle of the season?
The last one was pretty great. Yeah, last one.
The last one
was
was a good
Twist, yeah.
I love the one with the directors. Spielberg versus Alfred Hitchcock.
I like the one with Ellen and Oprah.
That's a good one. That's a really good one, yeah.
That was definitely good.
Okay. So, that was season 4.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Woo. We survived.
We've survived. Yes. Thank you for watching with us. If you'd like to see more from us, the easiest way to do that is to subscribe, but I'm not going to pressure you into doing something you don't want to do. So if you don't want to hit subscribe, you don't have to. You could like this video also. There's also a dislike button. I prefer if you didn't hit that, but if you did, I understand.
It hurts our feelings.
You can also leave a comment below. Many of us have social media stuff you can follow us on. If you go in the description, you can find that. There's a bell that you can click that I hate, but it's a thing that YouTube does.
Keep you constantly updated.
So, thanks for watching. This is the end of the video. You may go home now. I assume you are home. Bye.
Bye.
Hang on. I got it. No, I got it. I turned it off.
I know.
It's my thing to turn the video off at the end of the video.